Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to be going over some practice problems on evaluating numerical expressions. Remember, grouping symbols will always go first, then exponents or indices, multiplication or division, whichever comes first left to right, and then addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first. Whether you want to remember this order using the acronym PEMDAS, BIDMAS, or BODMAS, it's important to always follow the order of operations. Grab some paper and something to write with, and let's do some math together. In number 1, we have 3 times 8 plus 7. Multiplication is more important, so we'll multiply 3 times 8 to get 24, right? 24 plus 7. And with one operation left here, 24 plus 7 is going to equal 31. In number 2, we have 21 minus 4 times 5. Multiplication is more important than subtraction, so that goes first. 4 times 5 is 20, so we'll have 21 minus 20. And subtracting them, we're going to get 1. In number 3, we have 2 times 6 plus 11 times 1. Since we have two multiplication problems, we can just do them from left to right. 2 times 6 is going to equal 12, and 11 times 1 is going to equal 11. Now that we've taken care of multiplication, we can add. 12 plus 11 is going to be 23. In number 4, we have 8 divided by 4 plus 4 times 5. Remember that multiplication and division are equally important, so we just go from left to right. 8 divided by 4 equals 2, and we can multiply 4 times 5 to get 20. Since they're equally important, we can do them in the same step from left to right. And finally, we'll add this 2 and 20 together to get 22. In number 5, we have 16 divided by 4 minus 24 divided by 3. Starting with the division on the left, 16 divided by 4 equals 4. And then dividing on the right, 24 divided by 3 equals 8. And subtracting 8 from 4, we're going to get a negative answer of negative 4. In number 6, we have 7 times 5 minus 18 divided by 9. We'll start with the 7 times 5, and that's going to be 35. Then we'll do 18 divided by 9, which is going to be 2. And subtracting this 35 minus 2, we're going to get 33. In number 7, we have 90 divided by 5 minus 3 to the second power. Evaluating this power first, 3 to the second power is equal to 9. So we'll have 90 divided by 5 minus 9. Division's going to go next, and 90 divided by 5 is equal to 18, so we have 18 minus 9. And that's just going to equal 9. In number 8, we have 4 plus 5 divided by 5 plus 2 to the 4th power. Again, the power is going to go first here. 2 to the 4th power is going to equal 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to 16. So we can write 4 plus 5 divided by 5 plus 16. Division comes next, so we're going to have 5 divided by 5, which is 1. We'll have 4 plus 1 plus the 16. From left to right, 4 plus 1 is going to equal 5, so we'll have 5 plus 16, and that's going to be equal to 21. For number 9, we have 14 plus 13 over 11 minus 2. Remember that a fraction bar actually means two things. First, it represents the operation of division, and second, it groups the numerator and it groups the denominator separately. We can rewrite this as the quantity of 14 plus 13 divided by the quantity of 11 minus 2. We can solve each parenthesis separately, and I'm going to start with the one on the left. 14 plus 13 equals 27, and 11 minus 2 is equal to 9. Saving division for last, 27 divided by 9 is equal to 3. In number 10, we have 26 minus the quantity of 4 squared minus 3. We need to start by looking inside the grouping symbol, but inside there, this exponent has to go first. 4 squared equals 16, so we'll write 26 minus the quantity of 16 minus 3. Still looking inside our grouping symbol here, we have to subtract 16 minus 3, which is 13, so we can write 26 minus 13. Subtracting these, we'll get a final answer of 13. In number 11, we have 3 times the quantity of 5 plus the quantity of 9 minus 7. We'll start off by looking inside these brackets here, but inside those brackets, we have another set of parentheses. Whenever we see these nested parentheses, where we have a parentheses inside of another set, we always work our way from the inside out. Subtracting 9 minus 7, we're going to get 2, so we can write 3 times the quantity of 5 plus 2. And staying inside these brackets here, we have to add this 5 plus 2. That's going to equal 7, so we can write 3 times 7, which will give us a final answer of 21. In number 12, we have 3 times the quantity of 12 minus 5 times 2. We'll start by ignoring the 3 and looking inside the grouping symbol. And within there, we need to multiply first. 5 times 2 is equal to 10, so we'll write 3 times the quantity of 12 minus 10. Staying inside the parentheses one more time, subtracting this 12 minus 10, we're going to get 2, so we can write 3 times 2, and that'll give us an answer of 6. Taking a look at number 13, we should start with the parentheses here. Within it, we should start with this 2 cubed. 2 cubed, or 2 to the third power, is equal to 8, so we'll write 4 to the third power, or 4 cubed, minus 3 times the quantity of 6 minus 2 plus 8. Sticking inside the parentheses with a grouping symbol here, we're then going to subtract 6 minus 2. That'll be 4, so we'll write 4 cubed minus 3 times the quantity of 4 plus 8. And staying inside the grouping symbol one more time, we're going to add 4 plus 8. That'll equal 12, so we'll have 4 cubed minus 3 times 12. With no operations in the parentheses left, we can drop them. This 4 cubed, or the exponent, gets to go next. This 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. So we can write 64 minus 3 times 12. Multiplication goes next. We'll multiply 3 times 12 to get 36. We'll write 64 minus 36. Which gives us a final answer of 28. For number 14, don't forget this fraction bar means division, and it also groups the numerators together, and then groups the denominators together. Writing this from left to right, we can write 15 plus 3 squared times 2, divided by the quantity of 1 plus 5 times 2. Since we have two sets of parentheses, we can just do the one on the left first, and then do the one on the right. Inside here, 3 squared is going to go first. That'll equal 9, so we'll write 15 plus 9 times 2. This is still in parentheses. Then 9 times 2 will go next, which is 18, and we can write 15 plus 18. Keep that in parentheses. And 15 plus 18 equals 33. Now for the second set of parentheses. The multiplication goes before the addition. 5 times 2 is going to equal 10, so we'll have 1 plus 10. We'll keep these in parentheses. And 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. Now that we have one answer for each of the sets of parentheses, don't forget about that division sign, because we're going to do 33 divided by 11. That's going to give us a final answer of 3. And that wraps up this video on evaluating basic numerical expressions. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you in the next one.